this is the outside of their property, and we're going to meet Tom and Diane in a few moments. But I wanted to show you and highlight the area that they're in. Around their property, they have beautiful gardens and sculptures that they've created. Some are made out of clay and some are made out of bronze. So I'm going to take you and kind of show you their workspace and kind of the process that they go through in creating their pieces. So, enter here. I'll walk you guys down here. And first stop, the laboratory. So, down here initially, I'm going to show you guys this, is when the clay gets delivered here, Tom actually makes his own clay. So here's the bags, and then here is the clay mixer and the pug meal. This is the first step of the process in creating your own clay. I give an idea of his space here, and it's perfect because we're in an old barn here in Hanover. You can see down here we have some racks, and here's their studio where they work. So let's go meet them. You can see Tom at work. Wow. And in here is where the clay goes once it is made, and this is where it's stored. All right. Hi, Tom. Thanks for having us today.
You're welcome.
You guys can see Tom's working on the wheel. He just quickly made that bowl in under 5 minutes, I believe it was. That was just when I left the studio, it was just a lump of clay, and he quickly just formed this piece.
So
Awesome.
today I'm making a series of little porcelain bowls.
Nice.
We sell a lot of little bowls.
Yeah. Oh, he's made two. Oh my gosh. He's thick. So Tom, tell everyone how long you've been doing this.
So we've been making pottery full-time since 1975, so
Awesome.
45 years.
45 years. So these guys are
Which makes us sound very old.
boy, very, very wise and knowledgeable on all this, the whole process. Oh, and then we have the puppy here too. Awesome. Now let's go back to, here's the kiln, one of the kilns. This is the drying rack. So after the pottery is created, it comes over here to dry out before it's loaded in the kiln. And then down here is the glazing areas. This is Diane. Hi, Diane.
Hello.
And you guys can see what she's working on here.
Glazing some leaf trays.
Nice. So Diane, and you guys have created a lot of different pieces of pottery that I've seen. There have been more popular, some that are more popular than others, or not necessarily, just depends on the individual.
A lot of mugs. The utensil holders that are this
Right here?
they've been a popular item for us, and it's not something done in that way that you see in other shops.
Okay.
You know, everybody has a different way of doing a utensil holder, but those have been very popular. It's all,
Very nice.
you know, it just depends. Right
Yeah.
now, we've been selling a lot of lamps. People are stuck in their houses.
Yeah.
They want to make it pretty.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
that's where that all is.
So you guys see around here all these buckets.
They're all
So
different glazes.
all different glazes that they make. And Diane, are you the one that mainly makes the glazes, or?
Usually I make them, and I do over 90% of the glazing.
Okay. So you guys work as a team.
We do. I don't do
Primarily.
any wheel work anymore. I can do the slab building and
Okay.
I generally do all the glazing unless it's something I can't handle,
Yeah.
and then
So you dip that piece
Tom
in there.
has to do it. And that's a good experience for him too, because he can see when I say I have difficulty doing something,
Yeah.
if he has to do it, then he does figure it out. So this will set up and be dry in just a matter of a half a minute.
Wow. Very cool. So we saw earlier you had that print of the leaves on here.
Right.
So now that you glazed over that, when it comes out of the kiln, or what's the next step?
It's very transparent, so
Okay.
you can, if we go into the shop,
Yep,
I
we
can
can
show
see.
you what
Yeah.
it's going to look like.
Is this the bisque
That's a
version?
bisque also.
So you guys can get an idea. That's after it comes out of the kiln, and for the bisque firing, and then she'll go back and apply more glaze to that for the final product.
So the leaf prints, we do them in
This is the
three
shop.
different colors. The ones that you just saw, it either has a blue background or a brown background. And
Okay.
you're looking through the glaze. This one's a little more opaque over here in the white, but
Okay.
it still gives you just a soft
Yeah.
print of the leaves.
Gorgeous.
So we even raise trees for their leaves.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the lamps that Diane was talking about.
Yeah,
that
we've
people
got
are starting to
different
buy more,
colors,
so
some with the leaves, some with just colors.
beautiful. And guys, this is my first time here at their property in the shop. And the shop is open Thursday through Saturday from 9 to 5. And then Sundays from 12 to 5. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. And I believe, Diane, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Tom said you guys go through about 1,000 pounds of clay a month?
At least.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It kind of
cranking
depends
it
on
out.
what we're making, but I'd say that's about right no matter what we're making.
Wow. This beautiful bowl. Gorgeous.
So he was making porcelain when you were over there.
Yes.
Porcelain is a very white clay. So the glaze on porcelain, that green is the same as this green.
Oh, wow. But it shows
but
up differently.
It's a brown clay, so you're,
So it shows up differently.
yep.
Very, very interesting for those of you who have not done clay before.
Yeah, it can affect the glaze.
And then all these sculptures here.
Some are bronze, some are clay. He's clay.
Very cool. And so, Diane, tell us an interesting story that you just shared with me. How you got involved in clay and doing ceramics, and then how Tom became involved.
Right.
Interesting story.
Right. He followed me to school. And then decided he wanted to do this. So we've been treading water ever since.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, Diane, you said you got your art ed degree in Ohio, right?
Right, at
Okay.
Baldwin Wallace College. Tom
Okay.
was business and psychology.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and that's,
And did he switch from business psychology into an art major, or not necessarily? He was just taking some ceramics classes
Yep.
because you were involved in that.
right,
So then he graduated with his like a business psych
with the
degree.
business, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then
Which
did
you
he
need.
did he do that field for a while then? Was he working in or
Briefly.
Okay.
Briefly. But the knowledge he gained in the business courses certainly are beneficial to this.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because there is a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, it's not just being the artist and
No.
creating the artwork. You also have to have that business sense as well.
Right.
So that's one thing when people think about being an artist and doing it as a career, there's more to it because you have to market yourself, you have to keep
Exactly.
track of your books, and there's a lot more involved in it. So that's really, really helpful. So then mainly you guys have just been making pottery.
Yes.
Is that your main? That's really, really cool.
Since 75,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So cool.
you know, we can't say we're getting rich, but
Right, but you're doing what
we're
you
doing
love.
what we love,
Yeah.
and we've made our lifestyle around it. you
Right.
know. Finding the barn was definitely a big plus. To
Yeah.
have home studio and clay mixing and shop abilities in one place
Yeah,
is,
that's
you know,
so,
definitely a
so
big
awesome.
plus.
That's great. I'm gonna show some more pottery here too. So cool. What do you think, Rosie? And Tom was sharing earlier that they used to do a lot of craft fairs and have their pieces on display at different shows. But now they mainly focus on having their shop and making pottery in their studio. And it's wonderful. It's definitely a gem of a place to come see and check out. The faces, gorgeous. I feel like I'm gonna have to do another field trip here, and I definitely have my eye on some pieces to purchase as well. All right, now I'm gonna take you guys out to see the gas kiln. So down here, they have this really big gas kiln, so they can do a different technique of firing. So I'll let you guys see the inside of this and what it looks like. It's a huge space that they can fire. They're working this as well. And then down here is their yard, which is absolutely gorgeous. So lovely. I have Rosie here joining me. She's just been on the tour with me the entire time. Let's step down here. You guys can see some of the sculptures they have in the garden. Beautiful work down here. Just what a lovely place. And throughout the landscaping, the different pots. Very, very cool. Beautiful. Another shot of the shop. Just lovely. So if you get a chance, I'm about 35-40 minutes outside of York City to the west towards Gettysburg. And this is a treat to come check out and visit. It's beautiful. Now, Tom and Diane also have some pieces that are going to be in our next exhibit, our members exhibit. So I'm excited to be able to highlight some of their work in the gallery in the next few months as well. Beautiful stuff. All right, let's go back in the studio and see what's in these bowls. Oh wow! So in a matter of minutes, guys, we got some more of those porcelain bowls.
Just takes practice.
All in there. Yes, it does take practice. It's not as easy as it looks if you have never taken ceramics or a pottery class. So, well guys, thank you so much for having us in your space.
Thank you.
And looking at the
Well, thanks for the
process
visit.
and sharing a little bit about yourselves. And like I said, guys, this will be a really fun place to come visit, explore the gardens and look at the sculptures and buy some pottery. So, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.